Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today I'm going to be going through my Bible study and journaling plans for April. And I actually did pretty good in March for my March plans. So I'm going to go ahead and go through like what I did, what I accomplished, what I didn't, because obviously, not all plans go the way we want them to. But I'm going to start with my daily devotional. This has been so fun to work in. Unfortunately, I think I missed about like the first 2 weeks of March. I have no idea why I kept forgetting to go into my gratitude journal, which I haven't really done in like the past year. So I for some reason forgot, but I have finally got back into it. I think I'm only behind by a day now, so we can catch up in that from yesterday. But I have been working in Psalms. This is the from Crossway, and it is a journaling Psalms Bible, which I think is so cool. It's just Psalms, and this is my fun little B bookmark, which I can't use for very much longer because it's not very big. So I'm not exactly sure if I'm just going to use it as decoration or not, but I am currently reading Psalm 31. So I am on 31 right now. So I'm a little bit behind in reading, not too much. I think I should be on, well, actually, we can find out that out together. I should be on Psalm 35, I think. Or wait, finish. Yeah, middle of Psalm 35. So I'm not that far behind in reading. And I did March 22nd. So I am 2 days behind, but I can catch that up. So I've been decorating each page and having a great time just with stickers mostly. I haven't really been doing a lot of too much detailing and stuff. I just like using stickers in this book just to kind of give it a fun little extra detailing. I'll probably will do a flip through of this at the end of the year just to check out the fun pages and stuff and have fun with it. So far it's holding up really well. You can kind of see the binding on this page because I have been kind of folding it a little bit just to kind of open it up a bit because it was very, very stiff in the beginning. So I did kind of stretch the binding a bit. So we're going to see how it holds up, but so far it's holding up pretty well so far. So I'm very pleased with it. It's only that one spot that kind of you can see the binding a little bit, but so far it's working out great. Sorry about the there we go. Get back to focusing. But I have been really enjoying just decorating these pages and having a great time. So so as of next month, we're going to continue doing Psalms. So I will be continuing to read Psalms. I'm going to catch up in Psalms. I've actually been trying to do one gratitude page a day, but the past few weeks it's kind of been like maybe a third of a page or half a page, that is totally okay. If you have just one small little thing to be thankful for each day, I highly recommend using a gratitude journal. I just think it helps so much, and especially like on really hard days, it really helps just to write down literally anything you're thankful for that day. It could be something as simple as thank you for breakfast or thank you for the water I drank today. Literally anything. So huge help with the journal. I do have to cut off my washi tape corners though, so it can be a little bit neater next time, but we'll be doing that later. So that's how I'm doing in my gratitude journal and what I will be, of course, continuing in this and next month. So we're going to put that to the side for now. Then I have my 100 Days of Prayer devotional journal by Shanna Noel, which I've been doing with my mom. We started this in the beginning of the year, and we've kind of slowed down and slacked off a little bit in March, but hopefully we'll get back into it in April. We're only on page 15 right now out of 100, and we did start this almost in the beginning of the year, but that's okay. We had vacation and a bunch of things pop up, but we will be going back in. So day 15 is doing and being, so we'll probably go and read this tomorrow. But I really like this devotional compared to her one that we did last year, because this one, they had blank pages last year, but this time there actually is like a little prompt in each page, which I love. So prompt number 15 says, my prayer for finding balance is, so you read the devotional, you really read the Bible verses, and then you go in and you put a prayer. So what I've been doing, let me see if the other one was kind of personal. I don't think it was. Yeah, it really wasn't. But I like to kind of just take up half the space, so that way when I go back and read this devotion again in the future, I can have this extra space to write another prayer in the future, or maybe an answer to prayer if it's like a personal prayer or something. But I just thought this was such a great idea, and I love working in this, so I can't wait to pick it up again, and we're going to read more. So as I said, day 15, so let's see if we can get to like at least 30. 30 would be great. If we could finish up to day 30 by the end of April, I think that would be great. So we're going to shoot for like one every other day. I think that would be good. Then the last thing, which I actually have a ton of things to show you in my little pocket Bible. So this is the NIV Journal of the Word New Testament Bible from Zondervan. And this is such a fun little Bible. It has blank pages. They're not completely blank though, like there is wording on the other side. But I actually finished a ton in here. This is the Bible that I'm actually going to really try hard to finish by the end of the year, because I did count literally all the blank pages I had left, and I think it was at like 193 or something. It actually might be lower than that. Well, it is lower than that now because I completed quite a few pages this month, which I'm really happy about. I don't think I'll finish any more by the end of the month, but I still have a complete week before the end of the month, so I could finish some more, but I'll share those with you next month when I do those. But I'm actually done let's see, I'm completed almost, except for Hebrews, but I've done Titus all the way through Revelation. So all of those pages are done except for Hebrews. And I think Philemon still needs one. But I thought we'd go through the pages that I completed this month, just in case you guys wanted to check it out. So I think I did do this one with you guys on camera. It was this one. I tested out my first ever postage stamp hole punch, and I loved doing it. I thought it was so much fun. So I actually did another page like this. And then the rest of the pages I actually don't think I've done on camera. So these are the ones that I did this month and I had fun with. So let's go ahead and check them out. So this is the other one that I did. It was a postage stamp. And what I did here was I actually went and found like some scrapbook paper that I had that had this really pretty rose pattern with butterflies. And I actually cut it out to where all the pieces fit like a puzzle. So it looks like one complete picture, except it is, all the postage stamps. So I just thought that was so cool that it kind of looked like puzzle pieces. So we can do this together sometime too if you want to. It was just a lot of fun. So I did that one. Next one that I did this one, and I got inspiration from a painting I found on Pinterest. Sometimes I do that just because, sometimes I'm stuck on an idea. So I'm like, is there any Posca paint art out there? So I discovered this one, which was really cool. It had some fun designs and fun colors. And I decided to put "Because of His Mercy" on the inside of the sunbeam there. But I just think it was so much fun. And this is all Posca paint. So not really any bleed through unless like I'm really heavy handed. And that only happens when because I pressed the tip on the paper, which I shouldn't. I should know better than that. But that happened once or twice in here, but that's okay. So yeah, no bleed through, just like up here, like if I went like too close to the page, but did pretty good. So that was lots of fun to do. I just kind of like to just relax and paint sometimes. So that was lots of fun. I did that one. And I did 2 pages in Hebrews yesterday, I think. So I did this one, and this is a washi tape background and some really pretty kind of fairy tale-esque washi tape stickers that I have. I have this adorable little book of stickers. They're really cute. And then I just put a whole bunch of little quote words, and I came up with this really pretty page that I actually really love. So I did that one. And then I did another washi tape one. This one's so cute. I just did Despicable Me and his minions, and I just put "Counting My Blessings" because he's got wonderful blessings. God blessed him with a wonderful family, and he's no longer a villain. So so it's just a really cute page, and I like to put like kind of silly things in between like this in the Bible because they're just really cute and fun, and it makes me smile when I turn to that page. So I did that one. No other ones in Hebrews. Let's see. Oh yes, I did do a one after this one. So this was another one inspired by a painting that I saw on Instagram. And it's okay to be inspired by pages or things you see on Instagram and stuff. If you love the colors or you love the design, go ahead and do it. It's your own personal art, I'm not sure who the artist is, but it was lots of fun just to paint that. And if it weren't for this sticker, I think this one would have definitely bled through because that pink, I had this like awful like giant splotch of paint pop underneath, and I was like, oh no, that is gonna like bleed through, and it would have if not for that sticker. So that sticker helped, but I had a lot of fun with that one. Yeah, it bled through here. I was like, I know one did, and it was because of that, the blue flower. I pressed down on it and it ended up bleeding through, but that's okay. So I finished that one. Then I know I did a couple more here, just trying to find them in the back. Should have labeled them, but that was my mistake. But at least they're all close together. So I did this one, came up with the design, and I just kind of wanted like kind of like a honey splatter / paint splatter. So I did kind of like this opposite mustard and green color. And I just think it turned out really fun. So just like an abstract little paint splatter page. And I think that turned out really cool. So I did that one. And then I did this one for 1 John. Both of those were in 1 John. So I put God is love, and I put like these really pretty cameo pieces there and a really big flower frame, which took a while because I had a whole bunch of flower stickers to add, but I think it turned out really pretty. I love doing flower borders. It's like one of my favorite things to do now, and my new favorite. Then I did this one, and I started off with like this really pretty paper that I found, and so I cut it out, and it almost made it look like almost like a staircase. Like I was gonna make it like a painting frame, which it does kind of match the frame and the things, but then I added this kind of gallery sticker, and I was like, it actually looks like a staircase, like he's walking down the staircase of this art gallery. So I think it turned out really cool, and I really like how this one turned out. A fun scrapbooking technique. And then this might be one of the last ones. I decided I wanted to do like a collage of fashion designs and stuff, and it was for the verse walk in love in 2 John 1. And I just think that's so much fun because like all the fashion models are kind of walking and we're walking in love. So I did that. I just found a scrapbook paper that had all these little paper dolls. So I thought that was really cool. Oh yes, I did do this one. So there is a couple more. So I finished this one as well this month. Just a bunch of stickers. That's it. Plus some hand lettering. So super easy, super fun, just to add some really pretty stickers. And then I also did this one, I think, with you guys in March. It could have been late February, but I think it was March. Don't quote me, but I think it was. All right, I think that's the last one I did this month. So I actually didn't do too bad with wanting to finish this. I'm also reading like the books that I haven't done any art in yet. I am reading through them as well. So that way I can, I have a little Bible book tracker as well. So for April, I'm going to be doing Philemon, which Philemon actually probably will be finished by the end of March, but I will be working in Hebrews. So I will be reading Hebrews and journaling the whole book of Hebrews minus like the first 2 pages that I did. So I think there's about 10 pages left in Hebrews. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm only going to do Hebrews next month. So I'm going to study in Hebrews. I probably will do 1 page with you guys, at least, maybe 2. So stay tuned for that. We're going to do something fun in here. So I think that's my plan, is to just finish Philemon and Hebrews. And let me see. I think there's like a couple other smaller books in here that I haven't finished yet. So I might do, if I finish Hebrews by the end of, or before April ends, I probably will start in 1 Thessalonians. I'm kind of working my way from the back to the front, kind of, because I had a whole bunch of pages done in the back already. So that'll be fun to finish at least Hebrews. So those are kind of my plans and what I finished in March and plans for April. I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day, and I'll see you all in the next video.